back here with another video. We're weeks away from a new NFL season. I'm ready for some big hits. Niggas get laid the fuck out. Big plays, Super Bowl parties, eating wings, all that good shit, motherfucker. Betting money. And what make sure you start a fantasy league. If you want to join my fantasy league, please comment down below in this video and I'll respond. Maybe I should leave the link up in this video. I will leave the link up. The link to my fantasy league will be in the description of this video. Please join, have fun. Let's see, test my football knowledge, I guess. Anyway, we're here with the San Francisco 49ers. We know the 49ers bring much more to the table than a new quarterback, as several key positions were ravaged by injuries this season after the Super Bowl bid. Better luck on health in front could result in an immediate return to a contention for a young, talented roster ran by a great offensive mind. Of course, one of the biggest and notable key acquisitions in this offseason was Trey Lance, coming for the third pick in this first round out of North Dakota State. Guy has raw talent who may need to sit a year before taking over as a starter. Trey Sermon, a running back that got in the third round from Ohio State, possesses size, explosiveness, and a combo to challenge for reps. Elijah Mitchell out the sixth round out of Louisiana, burner who split time in college. He could carve out a third down role. And of course, the center from the Falcons, Alex Mack, a veteran presence at a position of great need for the trenches. Of course, they lost Richard Sherman. He's a free agent, cap casualty. Also going through some things this year. Shout out to him. Hopefully, he gets over those things. They lost their running back Jerick McKinnon to the Chiefs. They lost Tevon Coleman to the Jets. It was a big loss to me. And of course, Jordan Reed, he retired due to health concerns. Let's take a look under the hood. Also, to remember, this article is provided by Roto Sports, Roto Wire Sports, pretty much. With this article, make sure you give them a look. Who's helping us with this video? Also, the link to my football fantasy league will be in the description of this video. Please join, have some fun. Let's test our football knowledge and see who comes out on top. If this is successful, maybe in the future we'll play for some money. A look under the hood, we got Kyle Shanahan. It's year 5 for him as the 49ers head coach, a great offensive mind. His first year offensive coordinator, Mike McDaniel, a West Coast wide outside zone defensive coordinator, year 1, who's running a 4-3 scone. The Vegas odds project him to be a top 10, top 17, expecting to win 10 wins this year. Last year they were 6-10. Of course, we know the projected starters are Jimmy Garoppolo, maybe it's Trey Lance, Raheem Morissette, Trey Sermon, Wayne Gallagher, Jeff Wilson, Elijah Mitchell, and Jermichael Hasty rounds out that running back group. The fullback is Kyle fullback. Debo Samuel, receiver, with Jalen Hurd, Brandon Ayuk, and Richie James, Mohamed Sanu, Trent Sherfield. To round out the receiving group, the tight ends would be, of course, the one and only great George Kittle, Michael Pruitt, and Ross Dooley. The O-line featuring Trip Williams, Laken Thomas, and Alec Mack, Aaron Banks. Mike McGlinnan is also a top 10 offensive line. And of course, their kicker is Robbie Gould. With a top 10 offensive line, they got a young talent. They're going to be right in the mix with a lot of teams to compete, especially in the NFC. Their biggest threats probably is going to be Tampa. And of course, their own division, the Rams and Seahawks. So Rams, Seahawks, and Tampa. Maybe the Saints and Cowboys with their eyes on the prize too in that division. But for the most part, they're right in the mix. If you're a fan of this team, you should be feeling very good about your chances of winning the Super Bowl. I know I would if I was a 49ers fan. Top storylines, transition time at QB. Of course, Jimmy Garoppolo with injuries over the years. And maybe because he did lose that Super Bowl, it's a lack of, belief in Jimmy Garoppolo at the quarterback position. That's why they did draft him number 3. Trey Lance might sit here because he has not played in a few years due to COVID-19. Not because he had it, because, the whole world, the new normal, changed on us and shit. So maybe sits a year, maybe Jimmy gets hurt, maybe Jimmy plays bad, Trey Lance gets in the game, takes the fuck over. So that's probably the biggest storyline with the team. A lot of people from the medical tent coming back healthy. And of course, another big question is, can the defense come back and be solid? The stock for this team, the wide receiver Brandon Ayuk flashed with one of the highlight plays of last season, in which he hurdled a defender for a touchdown. Unfortunately, he didn't get a lot of work with Jimmy Garoppolo. Elevated QB play could result in a breakout year. The stock on running back Raheem Mostert is falling. Mostert did nothing to hurt his stock, but the 49ers replaced washed-up backup running backs with explosive young talent. The veteran they call Maserati is a clear number one to begin the year, but he will have to fend off newcomers. Of course, even though people are down on Jimmy Garoppolo, because they're so excited to see the new Trey Lance, even though he's not polished starting off right away, leaving Garoppolo as presumed week one starters such as Garoppolo could flirt with QB1 status given the playmakers around him. Yeah, Jimmy G is still nice. Hope I don't forget that. And of course, the pivotal player for this team is George Kittle. Any medical tent seem like the only injury concerns for this team is Raheem Mostert, Deebo Samuel, Nick Bosa. Job battle. GM John Lynch managed to maintain most of his 400 key starting positions. Let's go back out of the medical tent. Nick Bosa. Bosa suffered a debilitated injury like several of his teammates at the Jets last September, bringing his much anticipated sophomore season to an abrupt end due to a torn ACL. So Nick Bosa had a torn ACL. Deebo Samuel's 2020 campaign got off to an unfortunate start when he suffered a broken foot this offseason. Wow, the 25-year-old missed the first 3 weeks of the season and wound up sitting out 9 total games while getting on and off the field with various lower-body injuries. So the receiver Deebo Samuel missing with a broken foot. And let's see, the Maserati Raheem Mostert. Mostert missed a total of 8 games in 2020 as a result of a high ankle sprain. Lingered from week 2 and landed him on injury reserve in December. So we got a broken ankle or sprained ankle, a broken foot, and a torn ACL. That some of the key injuries for this team. In my opinion, like I said, the 49ers are going to be right in the mix with everybody else for that championship glory. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell at the top. Remember, my fantasy football league will be in the description of this video. Please join. Peace.